Good evening. I thought I'd get on here, and I don't think I've been on here for a few days, but I think today's August 5th, Monday. It's been a day, and anyway, it's been a week solid because, okay, this is what's on my mind, and I doubt anybody will really watch this one or pay attention. But anyway, I try to venture out and meet new people, and talk to women and things, and I try to date, and I'm really complicated. And maybe in another video some other time I may get into that. But and no, I don't give away everything that I do. So I'm not really telling a whole lot about myself. But I will say this. I was talking to this one woman off of a particular app, and me, I'm Pentecostal, and I'm just old-fashioned. I believe in the Word of God. None of this grandiose stuff that people talk about and things like that. And no, I don't handle snakes. But anyway, with that out of the way, so I'm texting back and forth through this app, and from the get-go, she asked me if I'm holiness or apostolic. That should have been my first clue. Okay, that should have been my first clue. But anyway, I don't always tell everything on the first few messages, because you like to see if they're interested or whatever, and you don't want to cast your pearls before swine, so to speak. So, with that said, we were going back and forth. She asked me if I was holiness or apostolic. I said holiness. She didn't say nothing in regards to that. But I feel, I may be wrong, but the Lord knows, but after that, everything was pretty much, she looked at everything that I told her through very skeptic eyes. Like I was trying to mislead her or something like that. She asked me, about me, and it was like, I got 5 kids, and she was like, wow. And I was like, yeah. And it's like, she goes, so you were married? And it was like, yeah. So anyway, even after that, it's like it grew. So when I was trying to be funny and witty and tried to make it obviously funny and witty, she, in her eyes, called me out on it, and I guess had this sense of like I was lying to her. So if somebody texts you and says, I was being philosophical, LOL, that would tell you that that person wasn't really being philosophical, right? Okay. So she messaged back, that wasn't philosophical, and started to break down what I said. And she hung on every little thing I said. And, I didn't come back sarcastic. I just apologized to her and things like that. I guess the ring goes out. But anyway, it's like, just a second. But after that, it seemed like, well, it didn't seem, it was. The messages were coming later and later. And so that just told me that something was up anyway. And so it just hurt me in the fact, not emotionally, but it just hurt me that no matter how nice I was, and showing her that I was human and that I make mistakes and I own up to them, I guess she saw it as weakness and wanted to just not talk. But the problem was she didn't tell me that she didn't want to talk to me anymore. She just stopped talking. So I didn't message her anymore after that. And so it just hurt me in a way that made it to where, why do people react the way they do? I mean, if anybody's watching this and you have an opinion about that, I know I'm leaving a lot of blanks because, you know, there's things in people's personal life that should be personal and stay personal, not, you know, for everybody else. But let me know what you think. If anybody watches this, probably not. The last video I did has no views as of today. But, you know, just let me know. I mean, it's very discouraging to try just to start conversation with someone, even though you got a kind of idea that they are a different brand of religion you are. And the only reason I say it like that is because you don't want to be unequally yoked, because of the simple fact you wouldn't want, let's just go random here, you wouldn't want somebody who listens to heavy metal and goes to concerts, they're not going to try to be with somebody who just loves going on nature walks and road trips and listens to classical music, and that's all they listen to. You're not going to mix. And if you do, it's rocky. And so, I don't know, I'm saying all that to say that I had a very eventful / uneventful week. Eventful because, yeah, I was like, you know, messaging back and forth with somebody, but it ended up not being anything. But, you know, I can't get discouraged just because one person makes it seem like a hard thing. And so I think that's how some people are when they get in relationships. It's like, and they get burned by somebody. I'm talking about, let's just say this person doesn't even physically abuse them. Let's say it's all like emotional, mental. To me, that is the worst kind of abuse. That is the worst kind of abuse, because once you get burned in that way and you don't deal with it properly, most people don't recover from it. They can't be citizens of society because they just break. They have, okay, that's what I'm trying to say. They have a psychotic break, and they just can't deal with people no more. And so, anyway, that's an update on what's been going on with me. And like I say, if somebody watches this, great. Put me a like on there or whatever. I mean, I ain't going to be able to know who it is. It don't matter to me. This is my way of venting, so I know people are not going to watch, and then If they do, great. If not, no harm, no foul. Have a good day.